Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So in our last video, you saw us arrive here at Trails End RV Park, and today we're packing up and we're leaving the park. And you didn't see any adventures while we were here, and that was on purpose. That's because for us, this last week was a down week. We learned a long time ago, if you try to adventure every single day, you're gonna wear yourself out. So now we schedule down weeks. Now typically, when we start preparing for travels, we make our plans based on the big ticket items. So we'll choose all the things we want to accomplish on our trip, and we try to plan for those accordingly, which usually means 2 stays or 2 RV parks, which equals to about 3 weeks worth of activities, and then 1 stay or about 10 days of downtime. Now, typically downtime is not that exciting. It's pretty boring. Like this week, we just hung out, we did a whole lot of cleaning, and we even did some repair and maintenance on the camper. Check it out right now. It's about some LED lights going crazy.
So what are you doing?
Welcome to Club Momentum. Check this light out.
That's awesome.
So it started doing this about a week ago.
Yep.
And sometimes he acts like there's not a problem, and other times it goes on for days like this.
Right.
So I got new ones. They came Amazon courtesy.
Yeah. How'd you know which one to order?
Well, it was funny. I started doing the internet researching, and there's no standard size or measurement because RV stuff. And then when I went online, everybody said, oh, see, look.
Oh, now it's working.
Now he's fine. He just needed 30 seconds to warm up. So anyway, I couldn't figure out which one to use, and I wanted to use the same ones because they want to mix match, because the ones online don't look like this.
Right.
So I was like, how about I just pull it down? But you got to be super careful because it's like a little mousetrap spring.
That did get your finger.
It hurts bad.
Okay.
And look at that. On the back, they actually have part numbers.
Oh, okay.
See right there? This one is 001-6284CW. Well, I went online, looked up Dream Lighting, and found out they don't care about the 001. It's just 6284CW.
Oh, okay.
So once I typed that number in, I got all kinds of options. I could get the actual replacement. And it matters because this hole right here is not big enough for the ones on Amazon that are the cheap replacements.
Oh, okay.
So we would have had to cut a bigger hole if we'd have got those. Now they're much cheaper, not super cheap.
Are they expensive? Like what?
Well, I think the replacements were like $7 and these were $9.
Oh, that's not bad.
So for $2 more, I don't have to cut bigger holes in my roof.
Right.
And anyway, I ordered the 6-pack because I've heard that once one goes bad, others aren't behind.
Well, and you have a wife that still doesn't believe it's going to match this one
also
right
here.
That too. So we at least needed 2.
You're convinced that when I replace this one, it's going to be brighter than this one, and they're not going to be the same color.
Exactly.
But according to the part number, that right there tells you how bright. If it's either I think they have a reading white and like a soft white.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same number, so it should match. But if it don't,
we have extras.
We have another one to make it match in here.
Good deal. Now it's working. It doesn't want to be put in the trash.
Oh,
there we go. It's kind of fun. I told you, it's Club Mo Flicka.
No, it's not Club Mo Flicka. We're about to make it No Mo Flicka.
No Mo Flicka.
This is just a 12-volt system. So you just got to remember white wire and dark wire. And it's the same way. So we're going to take this brown wire, which is the dark one, to the black, and the white to the white. So we'll just kill the power, and then we'll replace it, and then we'll check it to see if it works.
Okay.
They did say, because it's RV stuff, if it doesn't work, swap the wiring, and it probably will.
Didn't you tell me that this won't electrocute you like a real house? 12
volts doesn't really do anything. We used to do it offshore all the time. 24 volts, we do it live.
Really? I
did turn it off here because you're afraid of electricity.
Yes.
but low voltage stuff like this, unless they touch each other, you don't even see nothing happen.
Oh, okay. So that's it?
That's it. Now we'll check it.
I could have done that. Oh my gosh, it might be the same. Let's see. What's your vote? Is it the same? I think so.
I know it's not flickering, so it's...
Oh, it feels extra bright in here after living a week without it being functional.
All right, so we're going to do the mousetrap and hopefully not get ourselves, because it got me the first time, and I sounded just like Kayla did when it got me.
Kayla is not happy.
I don't think they're the same color.
Aren't you glad we ordered extras?
This one has more of a yellow tint, and this is more of a white tint.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same part number.
Right.
They did warn me, because it's RV stuff, You never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
Because they have one called warm lighting and one called reading lighting. And normally this would be in the kitchen and the bathrooms, and this would be in our bedroom.
Oh, okay.
But that's pretty yellow.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but they don't match.
They don't. So
And I double checked. It's the same part numbers, same wattage, same everything. So it's more RV stuff that even if you do have a part number, it's not the right part.
It doesn't really matter.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and change this because both me and you are not gonna be able to handle that. And then we'll see what it looks like when we're done.
Good deal.
You ready?
Ready. Yep, that definitely makes a difference. They match.
So anyway, if you replace one, be prepared to place the other one if it's in the same room or you can see it, because even the same part number is gonna be a different tint of white.
Yep.
Now on their website, Dream Lighting website, they show that the different part numbers relate to different wattages and brightness.
Really?
So you would think the right part number would get the right tone, but it didn't. But I'll link everything down below on what we used, and if you have to do the same thing, just remember to measure your hole and use the dimensions on each light to make sure it'll fit in the spot.
Good deal.
And also buy more than you need.
because you're going to need them.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next one that starts flickering.
I'm just kind of impressed. It only took like 10 minutes to do the whole thing, so.
Well, yeah, I actually spent more time trying to figure out how to get this light off the first time than I did to do this whole job, because I was afraid I was going to break the ceiling. Right. It takes a little bit of effort, but once you see how it's done, it's actually not that hard.
Good deal. Hopefully this helps somebody.
So that brings us back to today. Today we're packing up and we're leaving Trails End RV Park, which is very close to the west coast of Florida, and we're driving all the way to the east coast of Florida. We actually can't go any further east because we would be in the Atlantic Ocean. Today we're checking in to Beverly Beach Camptown Resort on the sand. It's actually one of the big ticket RV parks we chose when we decided to make these trips, and also it's the most expensive RV park I've ever stayed at. That's why we're only staying there for 7 days. But first, I'm gonna go hook this camper up, and then we're gonna talk to you about what it's gonna take to get out of here. Because like I've said before, Florida is not very generous when it comes to cutting trees. And it took a lot of maneuvering to get into this park, and it's gonna take even more getting out because it's been raining. So all the trees are now hanging lower. So we're hooked up and we're ready to go. And I told them about the trees coming in.
Yeah, the trees that are extra droopy today after the monsoon we had yesterday.
I told them we had to do a lot of maneuvering coming in, so we didn't film a lot.
Yeah.
But it's been raining, and now they're even lower, and I know coming in, we had scratches on the top of the front cap.
Right.
We're 13.6 of the AC, but we're only like 12.4 to the top of the camper roof. So that's how low they are in Florida.
Fun times.
So anyway, I'm gonna put 2 cameras on the truck, and she's gonna try to hold another camera in the truck. We're gonna show you how crazy this road is getting out. It's only 4.5 miles, but it's probably gonna take us about 40 minutes. Okay, so we made it out of that campground.
We did.
I don't know if it was bad. It looked close. There was Spanish moss on the roof by the camera.
Yeah, I was filming facing backward toward the camper, and I never saw it hit the front, but I definitely, I think, saw it hit the AC units.
Oh yeah.
Or it was low enough that it was going to hit.
I guess we'll find out when we check out the footage. So anyway, where are we heading to now?
We are headed to the beach.
Actually,
again.
we're gonna park on the beach. We're going to
On the
Beverly
beach.
Beach Camptown.
That's gonna be so fun.
We're supposed to be 30 yards from the ocean.
Oh my gosh. That'll be much better than having to pack up in the car, drive over there, walk to the beach. It's a tough life.
We're gonna be able to walk
We'll
from the
just
camper
walk.
to the beach.
Exactly.
Let's hope we're not hyping it up like Wakiva Falls.
Please don't let it be like that.
I mean, we've been hyping up Wakiva Falls and it was a disappointment. Let's hope this beach thing is not a disappointment because we've been telling the girls, we've been selling it.
I know. Hopefully it'll all work out though.
We also promised Buddy he'd go in the ocean too finally.
I know. Watch there be a big sign, no pets allowed. We'll have to go find him a dog beach.
Anyway, we're gonna head back through Orlando.
Yep.
And we should be there in about 2.5 hours.
Awesome.
Hey, look, it's the villages again.
Good old villages.
Hey, guess what? I was thinking about it.
What?
Even when we are old enough to apply to live there,
Yeah.
we won't be able to because we will have kids under 19 still.
Does that make us old?
If you're in the right spot,
How?
you have to make a turn, otherwise you run into the ocean.
I think we're as close to the ocean as we can be.
Well, I mean, we're on it. Don't let me hit his car, and don't let me hit the back wall.
Okay. You're good. You see his car? Okay. Yep, you're fine. I'm just gonna check your axles. Make sure we don't get on this concrete. You're good.
I'm gonna pull forward and straighten it.
Okay. Do you want to leave room for the patio to come down or no?
We'll have to see when we get in there.
Okay. We're good. And then I don't think there's going to be room for the patio, so just keep coming.
I'm still on the road.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull you back as far as I can? Okay. Keep coming. You probably got about 3-4 feet.
What is 3 or 4 feet to you?
Keep coming. And probably stop and come check. Alright, so we just got it parked, but we're gonna minimize the space between this to try and keep some of the sand out of the RV and hopefully use this as our patio area. He's just gonna get us a little bit closer to it so our steps fold down. Ooh, a little tail swing, don't like that blue. Wonder what the people in the cabin think about an RV coming between them. Okay, that looks like a great angle. keeps
I can
coming.
see the tree. You tell me when I get
Yeah,
close.
you're good. Your back end is just now getting off the concrete. Yeah, you're good. You're gonna clear the palm. Okay, keep coming. You're not even to the tree yet. You're just getting to it. And stop. Woo! I don't know if my belly's gonna fit through here. I don't ever come back here anyway.
What was this?
You did one extra gas pump and that sent you a little further.
We're in sand. I had to get going.
Well, now you're the only one and the kids that can go through here.
Well, the door's not going down here.
My belly's too big.
But we need all the room we can get so we can
Yeah, is the slide okay over there?
I hope so.
Okay.
We might let it go out, but I'm pretty sure we're far enough over.
Okay, so now we got it where we wanted it, we think, as far as how far back. But we just want to make sure that our slide isn't going to hit this little faucet spigot here. So he's going to run inside and let the slide out before we unhitch. Just to make sure. Yep, ready. You're good. Yep. Still good. Still good. You're good. Alright, so we know we're good. We had way more room than we thought.
Okay, we just got done setting up here at Beverly Beach, and this is a perfect example of the things we run into when we full-time on the road. This is a full hookup park, and I'm gonna show you something. So this is full hookup water. I put my water pressure regulator on and we won't even hit 40 PSI. We're like 31 PSI. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you what 31 PSI looks like inside of a camper. Okay, I just got done hooking the water up and it's only 31 PSI here.
Oh, that's no good for washing this hair.
And that's about normal for the last couple stays here in Florida.
It really is. They've all had low water pressure.
So I'm gonna show you what 31 PSI looks like. That's all the hot and all the cold in the shower. That's not very much. Now watch this. If you turn another faucet on, so here's the sink, watch what the shower drops to.
Comes a trickle.
Almost a trickle. So at 31 PSI, you virtually cannot use but one faucet in the entire camper, and it's not even that good. So I'm gonna show you what we do to take care of situations like this.
And make wifey happy.
That's right. Now that I've shown you what 31 PSI looks like inside the camper, I'm gonna show you what we do to take care of that. The first step is we remove the water pressure regulator. Because we know the pressure is not over 60 PSI, the camper is gonna do just fine. Also, I think that's one less obstacle the water has to travel through to get to the camper. So my setup looks like this. We remove the water pressure regulator, we still have our inline filter, and then we come over here to our Nautilus system. And we set it up to fill the freshwater tanks with water. That's because every camper that's been made in the last 5 to 10 years has an onboard pump that'll put out 60 PSI. So when we have a water pressure problem like we do here, we fill our freshwater tanks and we use our onboard pump to supply our camper with water. So I'm showing them our trick about how we handle the low water pressure, how we fill our freshwater tanks with water and use our onboard pump for 60 PSI of water. So you wanna see what 60 PSI looks like compared to 31 PSI?
Yep, let's see.
So here is full hot and full cold in the shower. And this is what it looks like if you turn on another faucet. It does drop it down some, but not near as bad as 31 PSI did. So you could still use the shower and another faucet or water feature inside the camper. Watch how much it speeds up when you turn another faucet off. All right, so that is way better than 31 PSI.
Yeah, I think even with the other faucets on, it's still stronger than the 31 PSI.
So just because you have full hookups doesn't mean you have to use them that way. We have full hookup water here and we still fill our freshwater tanks and use our onboard pump. So we have our camper set up here at Beverly Beach Resort. And you saw us back in, but I just want to show you. That's the back of our camper and this is the wall. And there's Alicia up there with the truck. Now if we walk up to the front, we can check out what we were dealing with when we were backing in. Hey, so what's going on here with all this?
I think that's called heavy RV problems.
That's what I was trying to go through when you said, whoa.
Yeah, as you were about to back into the wall back there.
But look, we almost touching the wall.
Yeah.
And we're almost out of the site.
Crazy. Yeah, everybody's cars are just parked in the road.
So we have our truck parked out as far as everybody else's cars, and we're halfway on our patio. But
crazy.
It's a pretty cool site.
Yeah.
They're very crowded, but we're here for that right there.
Yeah. Can we just talk about these two things?
Oh yeah.
That's like no kid goals right there.
Those guys right there.
That'll be us one day. The sad thing is they're paying the same amount as the guy 3 doors down.
And the bad thing is we're paying $115 a night for this.
Yeah.
Over there's $205 a night.
Oop, nope.
Yeah, we decided we weren't gonna splurge that much to be that much closer to the ocean.
No, we can actually see it from inside the RV.
And you know the worst part is, I went and checked them out earlier.
Yeah.
Even if we had the ocean front, we couldn't let our back door down because it'd cross the sidewalk.
Oh, would it?
So our idea of having the toy hauler down for the beach
wouldn't have even
no,
worked.
because we would block the sidewalk, no one could walk by.
Well, we gotta go check the beach out anyway, so let's go.
Hey y'all. This doesn't feel like white sand beach. It's a very different kind of sand.
It feels weird, like
it's like rocky
it just rained.
Or shells or something.
And it's wet.
It's gonna come up and get you here. You think it's cold?
I don't know.
I bet it's cold. Ooh-wee.
It's not too bad.
It's not warm.
Not any colder than what we've had, I don't think. Can't get over the sand. Ah, stand up.
Oh, here comes a big one.
Ashlyn already said, I love the smell. It makes my heart happy.
That means the next one's gonna come up further. Here it comes. Oh! It's not gone yet. The fort's standing strong. Watch out. Oh, here it comes.
There went your fort.
Look, they're building their own holes too.
I know. She got water in it while ago.
Oh, it went over the walls. Oh! One good wave killed the fort. So what do you think about the Atlantic Ocean?
The Atlantic Ocean is something else. This is what, but have you been to the Atlantic?
Oh, I mean, when I was
In
little.
it? Oh, see, I've never been, so I didn't know what to expect, but...
The sand's different and the ocean is quite more aggressive.
We just talked to a couple who said that it's like this all the time, that there's not much swimming here, you just jump waves. I don't think I'm in jumping wave shape, so I'll be right here.
Well, even right here.
I know.
You can get way right here and then like the next wave is way out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. So.
And there's not much room left till it hits the seawall, which it looks like it does go, it's got her.
Yeah, it does look like it goes up to the seawall. It's crazy. Hey, they have their dogs down here. Maybe it's okay.
They're not on the leash. Should we tell them? They have very strict warnings about leash here.
They don't want dog poop everywhere, which I can.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that means it's coming.
See, that one would have got you.
You think the next one's gonna get y'all? Here it comes.
Oh, she turned. She better turn around.